We are transitioning to our next session. Brian Polakov, welcome. Reduce churn by 38%, Churn Assassin. In the preliminary conversation with our folks, we were kind of asking what demos they're most excited about to hear today. And actually, one of them was yours many times. So yeah, how are you doing? What are we watching? Tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely good morning, good evening, wherever you happen to may be. So today I'm going to showcase a very short demo. I might not even need the full 15 minutes. If you all have questions, definitely hop on our website and schedule some time to talk with me. I'd love to go ahead and get really much further into the weeds in that setting than I can kind of in a short demonstration. But yeah, so with that being said, I mean, if you all are ready, I can definitely go ahead and kick us off and I can try to get you some time back.
Let's do it.
All right, fantastic. Well, definitely. So as I said before, my name is Brian Polakov. I'm a three-time SaaS founder with successful exits. And really the premise behind Churn Assassin is what would you pay for a dedicated set of eyes monitoring each account's health, alerting you the moment attention is needed? Well, that's what Churn Assassin does. It does exactly that for about $2 per monitored customer per month. Up and running in literally just minutes, Churn Assassin's a drop-in, plug-and-play customer health monitoring agent. It's powered by AI, data science, machine learning, and it is continuously reevaluating account health and sends real-time alerts whenever intervention is needed or whenever there's an upsell opportunity for revenue expansion as well. There's no guesswork, no surprises, no last-minute rescue missions. Your team gets actionable insights to step in at the right time just about every single time. This isn't just another heavy and expensive customer success platform. Those are old and a bit tired, if you will. This is a fully autonomous customer health monitoring agent, runs quietly in the background, yet relentlessly watching over all of your accounts and sending real-time alerts. It's ensuring stability and driving revenue growth through retention and expansion. So let me show you how it's done. With that being said, let me go ahead and share out my screen. And let's do this, share. All right, y'all should be able to see my screen now. So Churn Assassin, it is a web-based AI data science machine learning agent. It gets installed in just about 2 minutes. It's a very simple process to get this installed into any web app or native app, whether it be iOS or Android as well. Let me zoom in as well, just so you can see the screen a little bit better here. So the first step is definitely just install the tracking code. As you can see here, I'll select my product. Churn Assassin is a multi-product platform. So again, if you have a product like Google Workspace or Microsoft Office, where there's Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Drive, whatever the case may be, the system can handle multiple different products, which is absolutely fantastic. Simply copy our code snippet, drop it into your app, and that's it. We will start immediately, and I do mean instantly, starting to go to work. Now, within the application, there's not a whole lot. That's why this demonstration is not going to be all that thorough, because there's not a whole lot that there is to see and touch. This is a quietly run app or an agent that runs behind the scenes, and it ultimately does a lot of the work out of sight, out of mind. But as you can see here, very quickly, I'll go through just a couple screens here for you all. But absolutely, we've got our churn dashboard that highlights both current data as well as trend data from historical data as well. Various different churn behaviors as well. So this is a great way for you to be able to come in and identify which customers have various different churn signals that we find and things of that nature. So again, I'm going to show you a lot more detail about this in a moment, but definitely customer heat map is fantastic. It's a great way to be able to come in and just kind of get at a glance where your folks are at in all the various different stages, whether it be a high risk, normal risk, low risk. Now, again, there is zero configuration that needs to be done. That is the big value proposition with Churn Assassin. You are not going to be spending 2, 3, 10 months configuring something, trying to get it just right, only to have your staff never even log in or use it. Or maybe they use it to create a success plan for every new customer, but that's about it. This is a it's a product that offers low barrier to entry, but high return on investment, because there is no need to hire another third-party FTE just to manage the system as well. And again, if we come into Company HQ is kind of where we kind of get all of our data about a particular company. Think of it like almost like a small CRM view of a particular account. You've got your overview, custom properties. Now, again, we do integrate completely with a lot of different systems that are out there. I'll show that to you in a moment. Things like CRMs, support systems, billing and subscription management systems, automation tools like Zapier, Make, or Integrately, or all of those as well. So again, you've got a lot of different aspects to be able to connect Churn Assassin to. But if we click on Churn Radars are going to be a great opportunity. I'm going to actually switch this to give you guys a better view of what Churn Assassin's AI agent actually can do here. Now, what you're looking at is commonly misconstrued as user activity. This is not user activity. These are our 5 machine learning algorithms that are evaluating a customer's health. Now, as you can see, certain of these algorithms are very, very noisy. So if I kind of back out some of these, you'll notice our blue line, I'll just keep it as a blue line for right now. We call it Model S. It's a very jittery, very noisy kind of machine learning algorithm. It's highly reactive. And then I'll swing the pendulum far to the other side, our Model E. It's a very slow to react, but it's very, very accurate. Now, it might take a little bit too long. That's why what Churn Assassin does is we take all of our 5 different machine learning algorithms, and these algorithms compare and contrast user characteristics and user behaviors to our over 300 evidence-based churn behaviors and signals, ultimately to calculate a renewal probability score. Other platforms, they call them health scores, but let's be honest, how many times have you seen a green health score and then the client's walking out the door and all you see is taillights as their cancellation goes through? Health scores are flawed in and of itself. There is no rule-based health score that you have to configure in Churn Assassin. You don't have to worry about your CSMs not being able to configure the platform to get the right data out. Our AI, machine learning, and data science principles, we do it all for you out of the box. So again, as you can see here, our system called a churn event right here, which was ultimately around March 3rd. The customer ultimately did not submit their cancellation until September that year. Now, keep in mind, this data is historical data without Churn Assassin without Churn Assassin monitoring the activity. This is historical data, real SaaS users, real SaaS companies that we basically back tested our own algorithms, our own AI models against to ultimately confirm that we have about a 90% accuracy rate. So with that being said, there's a whole lot more to get into, but definitely there's a whole slew of insights that the system will kind of spit out for you. And again, just to kind of round it out, we also do have an in-app messaging tool that allows you to push messages to your users in your own app or iOS app or Android app or whatever the case may be. Super, super easy. This is going to be all kinds of use cases. I'm not going to go into grave detail about these use cases. You can probably manage all the different use cases for them. And then, of course, you have your own little home called Customer Panel, where you can kind of push out your own videos, surveys, checklists, whatever the case may be, directly into your own app. So this is where Churn Assassin kind of tiptoes itself into the customer success platform world, but we're not diving headfirst. We are truly giving you 90% of the functionality that you need for about 10% of that cost. But other than that, I'm going to come over to our integration screen and then kind of round out the demonstration here. And I'm just going to give you guys kind of some eye candy, if you will, of some other logos that we connect with and things along those lines. But other than that, that is the Churn Assassin platform. It is a drop-in, plug-and-play customer health monitoring agent powered by AI, machine learning, and data science. And it gives you 90% of what you need in order to take back control and get ahead of churn. And that'll do it.
Super dope tech, Brian. That's all I can say. Really exciting, getting a lot of DMs about it. Yep, where should our community go? Is there, I don't know, any PLG test drive, anything?
There is. So absolutely. So what you can do is you can head on over to churnassassin.com, simply click on pricing, and from there you can start a 30-day free trial. Keep in mind, though, that if you do drop your customer count down below the magic number of 25, you'll notice the cost is free forever. So this is fantastic for small startups that are just getting going. They want to put a customer health monitoring agent in early, but they don't want to pay for it. The good news is you can start for free, and then as you grow, you can simply just start to pay at that time. One other last kind of parting gift. We don't charge for the first 25. So at your 26th customer, we charge you for 1 customer. That's it. So your first 25 are truly free forever.
This is amazing.